And a very, very good afternoon, ma'am. You too.
Mhm. So, how has been your day so far?
Yeah, my day is so fantastic, and I have taken one season with one co-learner who have been messaging me for a long time, and finally I took one conversation.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me about weather in your side? I think clouds are thundering, I think, if I'm not wrong.
No, no. Okay, okay. The fan is going on. Okay. Can I
I don't.
turn off
No, no,
my?
no, 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 no. It's okay. No problem because it's scorching heat. My side, it's scorching heat.
Yeah. Weather is very heavy, I would say, ma'am. The temperature is very high.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, tell me how's your practicing going on? Are you really consistent? And when you hear this word consistency, so what comes up in your mind and how do you take this?
Whenever I heard, about consistency, ma'am, so the one thing came in my mind, like consistency is everything, and this is the way you can achieve anything in your life if you maintain your consistency. So I believe like maintaining consistency, it's the first priority of the learners or every individuals in order to achieve any goal of their life.
Mm, yeah, right. I do agree with this because whenever you are doing something, or you can say you have set a goal for yourself and you're doing everything, but you're not consistent and you're not really, serious about that. So, somewhere you're not going to get that goal uh, at that proper time as you have decided for yourself. So you might feel a little less confident and demotivated just because of not being able to maintain that consistency. So it happens, and it has happened with me as well in like I can say a recent I can say timing. And the it's been, I think, 1 month, more than 1 month. I'm not really regular with the practicing. I'm not really regular with the even audio calls because I was really tied up with my work. So I was not able to maintain this continuity, this consistency that really matters.
Of
Mm.
course, ma'am, you're right. And
Okay.
I have met multiple serious learners as well. Due to any reason, they were unable to maintain their consistency. So having a lot of regressions about, okay, why I didn't maintain my consistency. Okay, they often mention me about their hesitate. I mean, what I say regressions. So
Mhm.
what I personally think, like whether are you engaging into some things or you are unable to maintain your consistency due to any specific reasons under your life of your life. Okay, so it's okay, just accept the consequence what comes in your life, right? Because this is
Mhm.
called life and we don't know what happens tomorrow. So
Yeah.
acceptance is the better source of move on in your life, right?
Mhm. Yeah, true, true. Okay, so like how do you just keep yourself motivated? Because it happens with me, like things are not going well, anything that you are doing, and you have some expectations from that work that you are doing. So once we are not meeting that expectations, so yes, we end up feeling really low and less confident, demotivated. So yeah. So I was saying, what is your you can say mantra to handle these things, and how do you keep yourself motivated?
Good question, ma'am. Actually, these things happens with every person. So what I do in this case, I always convince myself like the good things, the good things happen, but it takes a lot of time. Okay, good things doesn't happen very early in your life. You
Mhm.
have to wait so long. Bad things happen very suddenly, you can say, but good things happen very lately. So you have to wait for that. So by considering these kinds of, I mean, consequences, I always convince myself like I have to continue myself on the same direction, on the same path. Sooner or even later, I must reach over there. Okay, so this is the mantra I always apply in my journey and keep myself positive
Yeah,
every time. Yeah,
I think this is the key factor, key role here, to be really positive and to be really, optimistic, because it's a human
yes, you're
nature.
right.
When things are not going in our way, people are not behaving in our way. So that time, we just, become really, irritable and impatient, and things starts getting really worse.
Yeah, you can say it happens.
Okay. So tell me, Chandan, if
But
Mhm.
yes,
Yes, yes, you were saying something.
I forget, ma'am. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, so let's imagine that if you are enveloped with so many people who are always pulling your leg, you are surrounded with such people, your family members. Like, let's imagine hypothetically that each and every person you are surrounded with, they are like, always, making you feel low and you feel very demotivated. But it is the only option, the kind of form of positivity within yourself that resides somewhere in your heart, lives with you. So how will you manage that time? People are totally negative. They are like trying to pull your leg and making you feel really low, passing comments and everything they are doing. So that moment, what would you like to be? What would you like to do, and what kind of methods and I can say, yeah, methods and the tricks you will be applying, and how will you tackle such kind of situations, and the people as well, how will you deal with them?
Actually, ma'am, whenever it happens, so I know the one thing, like this is a better strategy to ignoring others, ignoring these people. This is the way you can keep yourself safe from them. Ignorance, it will help you to keep, yourself calm and composed at critical situations, and as well as it will help you to denying, not receiving, or not letting them affect on you or over your mental peace as well. You have to maintain different level of attitude around these people.
Mhm.
Only this is the way you can protect yourself, protect your mental peace from them. Many of them are quite serious, taking very quickly these kinds of negativity and statement and criticism of around the people. But I am a different kinds of personalities who believe to just ignoring them, whether they are commenting, wrong commenting on me. But I know how to keep myself happy and positive each time. What is the better for me? I have to literally do that. So these kinds of attitude help me out.
Great, great. So have you ever encountered with such kind of situation, circumstance, where you uh, you have been really humiliated by the people?
Yeah, ma'am, of course. Being a village and living in a rural place, such kinds of people you are going to have surrounding you every time. They would never understand what are you doing, but they have many, criticism and statement about you. So it happens with me many times, and that's the reason I got the way how to get rid of these kinds of, issues in my life, and I got to learn ignorance. It really helps you and helps every individual who have been suffering through these kinds of problems in their day-to-day life. Ignoring is the way to move on, okay? And maintaining your peace and all these things in a well manner in your day-to-day life. And it would be the applicable in your reality, I mean real life as well. That will help you to maintain your relation as well.
Mhm.
That's all.
Right, right. Because that's a very challenging moment, I can say. Once you are, surrounded with and encompassed with such people who really don't like you and who always try to just pull your leg and let you down and try to downplay with you. So that moment, it's a big challenge. It's not about a big challenge to deal with them. It's about how to keep your that calmness in a very polite way, and to be really calm and composed, and then speak back to them. I can say, yes, rebound. So it's a kind of challenge, I can say. Not each and every
Yeah.
person is having this courage, because sometimes it happens, like because of the the circumstances, because of some relations, we have to keep mum that time. We cannot just retaliate. If somebody has done something wrong, and somebody is like putting some kind of allegations and speaking really rude, he or she is very ruthless. He has nothing to do with your emotions and speaking in such a bad way. It's really, I can say, fierce way to speak. At that moment, out of pressure, out of compulsion, and out of those responsibilities, like let's say, if I tell you about myself hypothetically, so I am carrying that responsibility, and out of those responsibilities and the compulsion and the burden, like we decide to keep mum, do not respond them back, in a such a harsh way. But some people, they are
Mm,
really shameless, they are really malapert, and they are like this much outspoken, they can speak anything, they can put any kind of allegation on you without just giving it a single thought. They will start speaking, they will start blurting out.
yeah, you're right. But somewhere, this kinds of nature is going to be very difficult for you to be, to be a presence around any person for a long time. I mean, like you're unable to maintain your existence around your people, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
because the bitterness, it start
Mm-hmm.
increasing about in the heart of your all members of your family or any relatives as well. Somewhere going through the negotiation way, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is very imperative, to maintain your relations with each people equally and in a locality as well.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you will be alone. You would be isolated because of this nature, right?
Yeah,
So,
right,
I
right.
believe to be, I believe to incorporate, I mean, cooperating situationally, that will help you to maintain your balance of life, right?
Yeah, right, right. And here, confidence really makes a difference once you are really confident enough. Because somewhere, if you are feeling really low inside, and you don't have that, the courage to speak the right thing to the people, whosoever is like putting allegation on you, and you don't have that courage, you are feeling really suppressed, and you are a kind of very meek and submissive personality, so there is no confidence at the same time. So I think whatever you do, like in a good way, I would like to say, not in a bad way, in a right way, if you are doing something, you're doing things rightly. So one thing you always need to wear, that is all about your confidence, be it in communication, be it in speaking in English, be it learning any skill. But once you have won this confidence, so I think everything is like good to go. You can just deal with the people, interact with the people, and tackle each and every adverse situation.
Yes, you're right, ma'am. Having confidence, it works as a medicine only. and accelerating you time to time, especially in that situation where usually the people are uh, confused. What should I do to
Hmm.
get out of this? So, where the confidence will help you navigate you in the right way, right? And
Hmm.
it will help you to run your mind in the right direction, where the people are going to land. But in that, situations, your mind will be working nicely because of having different level of confidence. Confidence will never let you down at any situations, whether you are going to connect with any superior person or any level of time, any level of people, it doesn't matter. It will help you to keep your own statement in a good way. This is the power of confidence, and it will help you in all aspects of your life as well. If you are good into a different kinds of aspect of your life or any matters, so confidently you can express yourself. Yeah, I'm right here, and this must be happen according to me, and this is the based on reality.
Hmm.
So many things you can present according to your right.
Yeah. So how do you take this aspect of confidence? Meaning, is it really hard to get that confidence level, or is it effortless to wear that?
Actually, ma'am, what I consider having unknown fear, unidentified, I applications. I mean to say, having unknown fear. It will never let you to sustain your confidence with any person. Usually, it happens with a many person. I would
Exactly.
say multi 99% people are being suffered to this. Having
Hmm.
unknown fear, it will never let you performance tremendously around any person.
Hmm.
So first of all, you have to recognize what is this and why it is happening with you. Okay, sometimes what I apply with myself, I know this is not right, but considering self superior around others, it will help you for a couple of time to maintain your confidence level very high. At least you can express yourself very nicely around any level of person. It doesn't matter. So I always try to do this with me, whether I'm connecting with any person. But I consider I'm the better than him.
Great. That's a
Okay,
great idea, I
from
can say.
inside, from inside, yeah.
Yes, because
So
it
it
is
it
we need
helps
to
me.
value ourselves.
Yes,
Hmm.
I want to consider myself, yeah, treating myself as a beginner around expert, I would say. Okay, because you are already under pressure through multiple situations, right? And if you start doubting on yourself around the any tutor, so what will you speak to them, right?
Exactly. True.
Yes.
Hmm.
So for a couple of time, I have to consider this way. So my mind will be worked nicely. Okay, that's
Hmm.
enough.
Great, great. And I have heard this sentence, fake it until you make it. And that's really true. And if we just
Yes.
drag this sentence into English language and doing the practicing which we all people do who are really inclined towards learning this language. So I think this is a very nice trick to advance yourself, to improve yourself. Because unless you do this such kind of things, you are not going to get a very good result, and you are not going to speak in a very graceful manner. So try to the way you just said, and the you just shared the things that you do, that you think that you are superior and all, or you are better, right? So I think that's really nice way. At least somewhere we are able to banish our that fear which actually it doesn't exist, right? So I think it's
Yes.
very nice way. It's a very nice way. Try to